Welcome back to the golden days of farming, the final episode, with me, MrSealyp. As you have seen, a fairly productive night. I finished off the soybean harvest on all the fields that had soybean on, if we ever get there. So field 9, 11, 12, 13 and 21 are all done. That's all my soybean fields sorted out now. I blanketed the silos, they've been fermenting. They should now be able to be opened. 1 and 2, and as I then start to sell, they'll gradually move back. So we're doing alright. I need to lease some equipment. I also need to, we did alright overnight as well. Price wise on the milk, we made a bit of money. I got a bit of clobbered yesterday because I leased the forage harvester, and because I did a lot of silage in, every time it clicked over an hour I got charged the hourly rate, so I lost a little bit there, but then I made some overnight, and it all balanced out alright in the end. I'm just going to whiz over to the old grain elevator, because at the moment that's doing the best price for soybean. I've got 36,000 litres just over off those last few fields, so I'm going to sell that. And then with the money I make out of this, I'm going to lease the conveyor belts that I need for, just put them there, for selling the silage. Once that's all done, then we'll see how much we've made, and I can leave Bluebell Island in good hands. That was very good. That one as well. We've done alright out of that, 615,000. The conveyor belts aren't going to be too expensive to lease. Let's pop that there, disconnect that, and then what I can do, go and grab the conveyor belts. I think I might have even moved the fence up there already. I can't remember. I think I did it overnight. So we'll get some conveyor belts and we'll get those moved over, and then we can sell some silage. That's the plan. In the midst of all the preparations for selling the silage, it suddenly dawned on me as well that I had a load of wool that needed to be sold. I was going to come up and sort out a different bucket for the Manitou, and I thought, actually, you know what, let's get rid of the wool, see how much money we're going to make on that. Then I'll go to the store. I need to get the conveyor belts, and I will get the... There we go. I'll get the conveyor belts, get those taken down, then we'll get on the silage. I promise we'll get the silaging done. It will be a kind of time-lapse, quick flick through. Actually, we've made a killing on this. Wow. Impressive stuff. Okay. I really do mean it, we are going. I'm going to get the conveyor belts, I promise. I'm going to drop the forks off here. I'm going to sort out a different bucket. But first, conveyor belts. I'm going to go for my standard fare, just because I know it works. Lease 400, I will make that back easily. I need that one, the Quantum for 960, that's not bad at all. I'm not going to lease the TC 8016 yet, because what I might do is move the silage closer to it. I don't know. I'll see. I'll start off with these two to start off with. I'll start off with these two. Yeah, and we'll see how we get on. That might be enough. You can see I got sidetracked. As I drove up here, I stopped and thought, oh, hang on a minute. Wool. I don't know what made me suddenly think of it. And then thought, right, I'll get the wool done, and kind of did that. So, next time you see me... What happened there? That's better. Next time you see me, we should have the conveyor belts in place, and we should be ready to go. Right, I'm set up. I did need to go and get the TC 8016 in the end because the gap was just too big. I haven't yet put this together. I haven't pushed this back and then lifted it up because I don't want it to start selling until I'm ready, because any pause in selling the silage will mean the price will drop and I'll get less. So what I want to try and do is do it all in one massive hit, and then I shouldn't lose too much money. What I've done as well, I've leased the universal lightweight bucket. This is a mod by Toxic On, and I've started taking all of the silage from this one and piling up as close to the silage on this side as I can. That way, again, I should be able to keep this going, hopefully, as long as possible. That's kind of the plan. And if I can get around the back of here, I might start shoveling this up and over the top as well, just to try and get it all into one place. If it does falter or splutter and the price drops, it's not the end of the world. Just wanted to see how much I could make and leave the farm in the best possible position I can. So what I will do is jump into here, turn that on, lift that up, and let's... So it's difficult on the PlayStation controller because I'm trying to use it to extend the conveyor at this end, but if you're not perfect with it, you often then get the controller moves the camera angle. So let's get that under, and there we should now start selling. Okay, money's going up. That's working. That's fading on there. That's going to gradually work its way down here. That should drop as this sells. And what I will do then, as this pile starts to dwindle here, I'll carry on shoveling it from there onto this pile here and just try and keep the conveyor belts going as long as possible. That's hopefully what's going to happen. As you can see, it's already leaving from here. It's weird how it takes it from some places first and yeah, not others. Anyway, Yeah, I've done this before in lots of different Let's Plays. Did it on Drummer, did it on Lawfolds, I've done it pretty much in every Let's Play. I've sold silage at some point, so this is not new. Unless you're new to my channel and you haven't seen any of those before, and I would be very surprised if you're playing Farming Simulator and you haven't done any silaging. But anyway, this is kind of generally the way I do it. You can do it by bucket, just a bucket at a time, and shovel that in, which I suppose I could be doing in conjunction. What often happens though is the actual anaerobic digester, or this kind of the cell point, can't cope with the amount that's going in there, and at some point that will splutter and falter. So the easiest way of dealing with that is to turn the speed up to ×5 rather than having it on real time, and then it doesn't falter. It will keep up with the conveyor belts, no problem at all. So what I will do is turn the speed up. I'll carry on shoveling this, and we'll see how we do. Hopefully in a little while the money should be looking pretty impressive. So speed's turned up to ×5, which means we will get through the day fairly rapidly, but that's okay. We are making money. I'm just very curious to see how much we're going to make. I think we had something like 700,000 litres, wasn't it? Something like that. So we should make a tidy bit of money on this. What I will do then is keep filling up this bucket. This bucket should hold 12,000 litres. It never quite fills up. 11,492 is the best I've ever got out of it, but let's be honest, that's pretty good. Now this is only supposed to be for a wheel loader. It comes up in the wheel loaders if you're looking for the bucket once you've installed it, but it does fit on a telehandler. Only problem is, because of the weight, if you go too far forward on the arm, it will do that. So it's always best to try and keep it as close to the telehandler as you can, or not fill the bucket up as much, or there's various different ways you can deal with it. So what I will start to do here, because it's going from here, is if I can lift that up and get that over without that tipping forward, I can kind of fill up where it's emptying from. So I can clear this bunker out at the same time. It's a bit labour intensive, but it does mean I can keep the digester going. Pull that arm in. So that's what I'm going to do for a little while. Keep plugging away. When I see you again in a bit, the time will have advanced somewhat. We should be a little bit better off in the bank balance, and we should have a load more of this silage sold. See you in a little while. It's just after lunchtime, 12:30. We're doing well. We haven't spluttered once. The whole of that bunker silo got emptied. All the stuff here got shoveled onto there. Some of the stuff in the back got pushed forward and then round the side and over here. We are on the last 91,000 litres, 90,000 and dropping. The fact this hasn't faltered is brilliant, which has meant we've kept up with... Actually, I don't know what was the rate. I don't know what the rate was. What's silage going for? Silage is going for... Oh, it's dropping. That's not good. It was on 500 when I started. That's obviously just dropping anyway. Well, we're still on 900, nearly 950,000. That's not bad. We're not going to hit 1 million, I don't think. Not close, but not bad at all for the work put in. Even for the leasing costs for the forage harvester, we have more than covered that, and this will leave the farm in a very good position. I can leave them financially okay, plenty of work to do, and everything should be alright. It's all going very, very well. Why has that just faltered? Literally just saying that and that's just stopped. Why? I bet the price has just dropped through the floor now, 202. That's weird, I wonder why I just did that. Oh, okay, right. Let me have a think. Let's jump in this. Jump in this. Well, there we go, it's going to carry on again. That's really strange, I don't know why it's suddenly faltered. It's been doing fine up until now. Anyway, I should leave that to carry on, and we should finish this up very, very soon. And with that, we're done. 967,287 is where we finished. We started on £653,239,000, making us £314,048. Now, obviously, because it's time, I turned up to times 5. Every hour, I would have been charged leasing costs for these and the universal lightweight bucket. So yeah, I mean that's what I've made at the end of the day. I made 314,000, just over. That's pretty good. And quite sadly, actually, we come to the end of the Let's Play. I need to get all this leased equipment back. What I will do is just move this out of the way first. Close that up. Again, there we go. Try and keep that little joystick in one place. Put that down. And we shall move out of the way. Now, this map has been fun. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. I have to say, a massive thank you to Something on My Shoe too. It's a brilliant map. I really have enjoyed it. There have been the odd little issues, you know, the underlying Roman roads and, you know, I mean, minor things. Some people have got really bent out of shape over it, and, you know, some people don't like small maps, and it's a small map. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The whole change of pace, like I said, right from the start. I honestly want to thank Eustace Farmer massively from the very first video of his I watched, and kind of fell in love with that narrative idea. I'm trying to get a blend between the two. His are like watching films, they're amazing. I'm trying to get a blend between plenty of gameplay and a bit of narrative. They are by no means realistic Let's Plays. I'm not going for a full realism type thing. I try to do things properly, but of course there are going to be little things here and there. Some people haven't liked the narrative idea because they don't like the fact that things have appeared that I haven't paid for, and, you know, it's cheating and that kind of thing. You know what? I just wanted to make it interesting, something a bit different, and it might be a bit Marmite. You love it or you hate it. People are watching, people are enjoying it, so you know what? It's the kind of formula I'm going to try and keep going forward with. It's working on the West Coast. I'm enjoying doing it on there. But this, it's a brilliant map. It really is. I have enjoyed it immensely. Just having a nostalgic whiz round back to the farm. The cows, obviously, the workers I'm going to leave behind to get on with whatever they're going to do. They're okay in the bank account. I mean, I could just leave the island and they could just spend 967,000. Whoa, look at the eggs. You know what I'm going to do that I haven't done? Before I leave the island, I'm going to sell all my eggs. I have a backpack full of eggs. Let's just have a quick look. How many eggs do I actually have in my backpack? Quite a few, I would say. Eggs in backpack, 121. Let's sell some eggs. Why not? Yeah, they might just have a massive party and spend 967 grand on, you know, I don't know what. Anything they like, as long as they look after the place and keep tending the fields and doing everything they need to be doing. It has worked out brilliantly. And I suppose there's no reason at all why I couldn't do a bit of trading with the mainland. If I go to the west coast, there's no reason why I couldn't do a bit of trading, why I couldn't move some of my pigs or some of the cows from here over to there. I don't want people to get cross and do, oh, he's cheating again, but that would kind of fit the narrative. Why not? I'm moving farm and I'm helping out. Why wouldn't that work? I'm going the wrong way. I've just realised to sell the eggs, but I will be on that in a second. Let's just get to there, sell the eggs, quick whiz round the farm, and we'll see how we get on. I'm lucky those eggs haven't smashed already, considering how many I've got in my backpack. Coming down to I haven't really been down to this part of the farm much at all, really. I'm on episode 38. That's, yeah, I haven't really had to come down here at all. Now the premise being that the island's going to be left with the workers carrying on. What am I going to make on this? £1,241 on eggs. That's not too bad. Yeah, on the mainland, the west coast. I'm not sure what direction it is. Anyway, they're going to carry on working here. So there's no point me selling all the machinery like I did on Drummond, where I sold everything. I could sell everything, I could sell, but you know, this is MrSealyp's home for abandoned tractors. I can't sell them all. That's just abandoning the tractors that I've been helping out. That'd be ridiculous. That said, he says, walking away from the tractor he was just in. Let's jump back in that and head back to the yard. Now I have been asked, requested, I believe, the people of Altenstein are in trouble apparently. The Count of Altenstein and the people in the village are requesting my assistance apparently, according to Big Daddy. They want my help. It's another small map, and I'm really toying with, do I go from this, which is a small map, to another small map? But then, to be fair, the West Coast is a very big map, so it might kind of contrast well. I don't tend to do the very open kind of American style maps very often, so I don't know whether to go for something like that as a change. I really don't know. I might do. I did like the first look on Altenstein. I liked the layout of it and the openness of it and the terrain and that kind of stuff. I did like that. That was terrain, not train. There's not a train on it. But yeah, this is it's all gone rather well. I still love the Massey Ferguson pack. Black Sheep Modding did a brilliant job on that. The Herbst trailer worked out brilliantly. You know, the Fiat Agri, great tractor. Love the noises on that. What else was it? The Fendt 800 Favourite, fantastic. The new mod on this, the forklift. I didn't use this very often actually. One episode of the Linda I think I used. But yeah, some really cracking stuff. Considering I started this whole Let's Play off on this one poster. New jobs required. They wanted a village idiot. I signed up. Not so much of an idiot now with 900 and something thousand in the bank. 967,000, but it all worked out rather well. So what I will do is jump back in here, head over towards the old docks, wait for a boat back to the mainland, and that'll be it. Golden days of farming officially finished. Oh, just killed another chicken. I might as well. I killed enough of them on the episodes I've done. I ate a lot of chicken over the last few episodes. But back to the old docks, and we will be done. The brewery turned out to be an absolute shambles. I'm glad I let them build it. I'm surprised, supplied them with barley for malt, and didn't get a single beer out of them. So yeah. But just a reminder, Man Cave Beer Reviews. Check it out. Great channel. Although not so forthcoming with his beer from the brewery, but you know, that's fine. We'll sort that out on Christmas. And here we are, back at the old docks. Just working out whether to jump on the silage boat and get a lift back to the mainland on this. I might do actually, why not? I thought there were some steps here. Oh, there we are. Wait for this to head off, and that'll be it. Back to the mainland, back to the west coast, crack on with the Let's Play on there, and see how we get on there. Hopefully someone will find the criminal that's been stealing farm machinery. But that's it from me. This Let's Play is finished. Golden days of farming. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Again, something on my shoe too. Brilliant map. Thank you so much for creating it in the first place. If you have enjoyed this video, and indeed the whole Let's Play, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you choose to do, as always, thanks for watching.